Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio, and if you're listening on the radio at WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hi, I'm Bob Bordenero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So to talk to Robin today, and I know you're out there, give us a call. And if it's busy, take the number down, and as soon as somebody hangs up, give us a call. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Robin and I want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation.
Hello, everybody, and happy summer solstice time and new moon energy. If you're anything like me, you're feeling how deep and transformative this time in our lives really is. So Bob will be giving out our phone number again shortly, but I do want to remind you that our goal with Mystic Radio is to provide you with the self-empowerment to make your own decisions based on your own discernment. Imagine feeling confident, knowing that you know, weaving your intuition into your daily decision-making to create your future. That's what we're here to help you do. And we do encourage you to not surrender your free will or personal responsibility to us or to anyone else. We all need to be accountable for our thoughts, words, and deeds, 100% responsible, even for our financial health. What do you think of that? The intention of Mystic Radio has always been to enhance your ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing.
So if you want to talk to Robin today, and if you get a busy signal, take this numbers down and call as soon as somebody hangs up. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up today with our courageous callers. Callers, if you're on hold, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio and computer before you get on the call with Robin.
And I can help you in many ways. I've had 3 near-death experiences, so hey, I'm here to serve you. So if you're out there and you have any kind of a metaphysical question, I don't care if you've wondered if you were abducted, you may have seen a spaceship where you're trying to get pregnant and there's some quirk in why you're not actually able to conceive, or maybe you just want your energy to be in divine right alignment to conceive, or maybe you want to know something about your future or get a little assistance knowing your past lives. That's always interesting. So this show can go in a variety of ways. It is an experience, not an explanation. So I do encourage you to give me a call. It's really fun to serve you, so please call. And I'm sure Bob's going to give out the numbers again.
Yeah, Robin and I hear that people intend to call Mystic Radio for their free on-air calling, for the free all on-air readings, but keep forgetting. So we have a suggestion for you. Set your cell phone alarm for a repeat on 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, and put the Mystic Radio call-in number in your phone. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, and you'll never forget to listen or call into Mystic Radio again. I'm going to play the gong, clear the energy for the show today, and then we're going to get to our courageous callers. Here goes the gong. Now let's get to our callers, and we're going to go to April from Boulder, Colorado. April, welcome to Mystic Radio. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Bob.
Hi, how may we serve you, April? Thank you for calling into the show.
Thanks for taking my call. I wanted to know if you could give me a little bit of guidance or translate for me what my guides might say about what is happening in my field. I've been noticing a lot of mental energy, and that's normally not how I operate, and so I'm wondering if they just want me to notice so that I can shift into more heart energy, or if it's something I'm missing the intent completely.
Well, my feeling is that it's an infiltration, that the reason why it doesn't feel like your energy is it simply isn't. And so I feel like its goal is to interrupt the fluidity of your own heart connection with your intuition in harmony with your other senses. So let's call awareness to your seventh sense, which is, there you go, right there. I can feel your energy shifting. The seventh sense is awareness, which is perception without judgment. And I think the reason why the mental energy is coming up is it's coming up from a wellspring underneath the floorboards of either your property or your business. I'm getting it's a little of both, but mainly the business. And the only reason why I'm feeling it in your home is because it is foot tracking in on your footsteps as you're moving back into your home. So I'm going to make two suggestions, but it's really the same thing. We're going to go back and check your field to make sure you've recalibrated. But do you have a burden basket? And I'll explain what that is in a moment. But do you have a burden basket either outside or right at the door of your home or your business?
No, neither right now.
Okay. So for people who are listening, there's a Native American tradition of having a basket outside your front door or your business front door. And the intention of the basket is that before you enter through the doorway, you consciously put any worry or mental constructs into the basket so that when you enter into the doorway of your sacred space, whether it's your business or your home, you're not taking with you all of that garbly-gook, you know. And it's like a lot of traditions take their shoes off, and then that's symbolic of, okay, I'm home, it's time to relax now. The Native Americans had baskets, and you can actually go online and purchase baskets or make your own or get one in a secondhand store, wherever you want to get it. But you want to create it to be something that's really unique for you. Like, for example, some of them, people might be feather gatherers, so they might put some feathers in it, or perhaps you found a really nice seashell at the store that you might want to put in it, or maybe you have some lavender. Whatever it is, you want to set up for your mind to be able to relax, and that's why you follow this type of tradition. I'm seeing, April, that now that you are an entrepreneur, it's been a little bit more challenging for you to kind of check out. Like, if you're working for someone else, you're kind of on the clock and then you're off the clock. But when you work for yourself, it's very challenging to turn off the energy and then act as if you're not at work anymore. So I feel like you do need some sort of a tradition to do that. I'm also seeing a Native American spirit coming in with a medicine bag, and it's in a leather pouch, and it's sort of a yellow golden energy, and he's opening it up. And inside is some kind of an herb, and I'm not sure. Actually, it's a mixture of herbs. It feels like there's some like dried lavender and maybe some dried rose petals. And he says that he would suggest that you gather medicine from your yard, you know, like even if it's like a dandelion or some sort of flower, something, but dry them and crumble them up and have them in a little pouch too, so that you're just more aware of staying at home within yourself in your own being. Now, as I say this to you, I'm starting to see your energy correct and clear. Are you feeling that at all, April?
Yes, I felt like the bag that they were holding went right into my heart, which was nice.
Well, that's beautiful, because if we really all think about it, where is our home? It's in our heart. And we also know that love is eternal, and we always consider the heart to be the home of love. And so no matter what, home is love, love is home, and that is where we store it in our heart. So, April, I hope these tools that Spirit gave you today will help you stay in your own sovereignty and enjoy a thriving business and a thriving home life. Thank you so much for your call.
Thank you.
If you want to talk to Robin today and you have a question for her, the toll-free number, give us a call now, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We're going to go to Santa Monica, California with Luma. Luma, welcome to Mystic Radio. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
How can we serve you
serve
today?
you?
Well, I think what I'm looking for is guidance, maybe healing around a career. I'm feeling like I'm in limbo. I quit my job maybe about 6 months ago, and my intention was to start a business. And I had an idea to start a concierge business. And at first, moving forward towards that felt okay until I got to about the time to get a website up, and then I went into some major resistance and anger and irritation. And I thought, well, maybe this isn't the right thing for me because it was a pretty strong reaction. And I tried to go towards it a couple of times, so I let it go. And then this past Monday, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for that and do that. And then when I started to move towards doing that, I had a really strong reaction. I felt really triggered. In fact, it locked up my system all day, and I'm still feeling it in my body. And I tried to do the same thing with a coaching business and had a similar reaction. So I'm wondering, what's going on? Are these just the wrong things for me? And my inner self is saying, no, don't go that way, do something else? Or is this some kind of self-sabotaging thing that's trying to keep me from moving forward?
Well, first of all, I do sense that there's some complex issues presenting, that it's not just one issue. And I think it's really key for people to understand that when we're starting something new, and in this case it's a new business, we have to witness the energy behind that decision as part of how we create the executive plan or business plan for how we move forward. So I don't think it's so much that what you working for yourself is, maybe triggering some self-sabotage and openings and all that business. But if you back it up, that can happen in any arc of a business. And so you have to accommodate or make room, make spaciousness in your business plan to be able to include yourself in your own process of what that might be as you're stepping forward. What your guides are telling me is that you are here to kind of install prosperity consciousness, which is something that I feel very guided to do also. The prosperity, are you okay?
I am. I'm just laughing because that message has come up a number of times.
You've heard it before, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let me explain. No, I think it's adorable. And what they're saying is that prosperity is the harmony or the marriage, the sacred union of our spirituality and finances. And we're 100% responsible for our own spirituality and 100% responsible for our finances. And if we on any level deny that as reality, especially as an entrepreneur, you're not going to be successful. And so a lot of times when people are, sensitives or empaths or intuitives, and they go to start their own business, we sometimes have a little bit of rose-colored glasses on it, and we don't think in terms of like business and spirit, which is what we're all, being guided to do. We're all bringing this energy back in. And then some of us, like you, have got a little bit more of oomph to do that. Now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm starting to see your energy shift. Are you feeling that at all in your body?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then I'm going to ask Bob, in case he's got some insight, because he's really good at this business stuff, to step in. But I also feel like if he plays the gong for you, that we can kind of wash away. Oh, there you go. You're starting to clear more energy already. That's much better. That is much better. Okay, what I'm seeing is you in a past life with several other women, and you look to be either Native American or perhaps of maybe a Spanish descent, but you look like you're in the California area, and these women who are gathering like herbs or whatever it is in baskets or some sort of container, and they're going to, let's call them the settlers, and they are intending to trade or barter because that's how they saw business being done. And they had a sweet innocence about them, and they assumed, because they had never seen a lack of purity, they had always just lived in that prosperity consciousness, but they didn't call it money and spirit. They just assumed that that's the type of energy that they would be having a relationship with these other people. But what happened is they were getting violated. And so it eventually kind of tore down their own integrity. Because if you continue to work with someone or try to do business with someone that's, not respecting you, and you know it, but you keep doing it, it can really wear down the fabric of your integrity or your self-esteem. So the past life that I feel that's interrupting, actually I'm getting that this is a past life pattern with you, that you've done entrepreneurial type things, and then you've ended up working with people or serving people or exchanging goods with people who you knew consciously were degrading you, and yet you kept doing it. So here you are starting to start a new business, and you've got the sole purpose of weaving in and anchoring prosperity consciousness, and you've got this old energy. Okay, here you go. You got more shifting going on. Of course, this is, I see it as a clairvoyant, but, that's much better. Can you feel this at all, Luma?
I do. I feel like, whoa, I just felt something like there was a little space opened up.
Good for you.
I feel like more light.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and maybe this has happened to you also, have you ever overstayed in a relationship with a partner who you knew wasn't really respecting you the way you deserve to be respected, but you stayed for a variety of reasons? Have you ever done that?
Oh, my God.
Well,
painful.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that anymore. And Bob has got some great experiences where he would get to points, and maybe he'll describe it, maybe he won't, but I think it's really important that for anybody out there who's listening, we get to the point where if we are over loyal and we stay in things that we know are violating the very fabric of our soul, that it ultimately hurts us. And then it can start into a karmic pattern, and then you just keep dragging it around like a lead ball on your foot. So you got to shake it off, Luma, and get started with an energy that really serves your highest and holiest. So I would start by making a crystal grid, or maybe having someone, actually have a friend who can do this, make a hypnosis MP3 for you, where the energy behind what you create doesn't move from a reaction formation from the past, but rather is this clean, pure energy creating for the future, but also making a commitment to yourself that you're not going to go down the rabbit hole. You're going to honor who you are and what you came here to do. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Luma. Thank you for the call.
If you have a question for the mystic Robin Alexis, give us a call now, and you can talk to her after the break. The toll-free number, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527, and we will be back after these messages.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin Alexis and Bob have created the Mystic Sunset House for you to experience your vacation in an environment surrounded with beautiful art, statues, crystals, blown glass, and sacred objects. Their goal in creating the Mystic Sunset House was to surround you with beautiful things with high vibrations, all blessed and infused with love prayers by Robin Alexis. Robin and Bob invite you to experience the energy of bliss, relaxation, and peace when you visit the Mystic Sunset House. Located at the foot of the Olympic Mountains, on the bluff directly overlooking the Strait of Juan de Fuca in Port Angeles, Washington, the Mystic Sunset House is a tranquil place of peace. Plan your vacation here as soon as possible, and then watch as you claim ownership with the fairies of this delightful abode. You will return year after year after year to watch the world-class sunsets, rainbows, and wildlife at the Mystic Sunset House while having access to the Olympic National Park only moments away. You can view the Mystic Sunset House right from the homepage at robinalexis.com. Call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Once again, view the Mystic Sunset House at robinalexis.com and call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Come and build your memories at the Mystic Sunset House. Your soul can use it.
Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis has been on the air for over 12 years. The show began in Santa Barbara, California, and just started its 9th year on Alternative Talk 1150 in Seattle. Mystic Radio has assisted thousands of callers on the air during that time. But Mystic Radio is not only for the callers who call into the show. Mystic Radio acts as a surrogate healing radio show. That means anyone listening who has the same situation going on can get a healing. Mystic Radio has been a totally self-funded radio program and has been a way for Robin and Bob to give back to the universe. At this time, they would like to ask for your assistance if you're guided to do so, in order to keep Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis on the airwaves, serving their vast audience. You can do so by going to the homepage of their website, robinalexis.com. Scroll down to where it says Donate Now. There's a default donation that is set at $25, but you can change it to any amount you want. Then click Add to Cart and follow the process. Robin and Bob and the Mystic Radio audience would really appreciate any assistance you could give them to keep this energy going at this very critical time on the planet. And Robin and Bob, thank you very much.
Going our own way every day. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And as you can tell, go
ahead, Robin.
Go ahead, honey.
No, it's your turn to get in touch with you.
Yeah, to get in touch with me for a one-on-one phone session, which obviously I like to give readings. You do call Bob at 530-859-2499, or you can go to the website, robinalexis.com, and book it in the Mystic Store. If you want to follow me on Facebook, there's quite a few ways, but Metaphysical Mothering is a good one, Metaphysical Mothering on Facebook. If you want to follow us on YouTube, it's Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis, and of course that's free to subscribe, and then you'll get an email when the show pops up, and you can re-listen to it and tune into the information more specifically and remember it, so you will be self-empowered.
And we just heard about the Mystic Sunset House. Did you have a good time up there when you were there in May?
Oh, I am so missing the Mystic Sunset House. I am in New Hampshire with family, and there's lots of things going on here. Neither of my parents are doing real well, and it's nice to be with family, and I have to tell you, I really miss the Mystic Sunset House in Port Angeles, Washington. It's my favorite place on the planet. So I hope you guys all get to go there, so book it.
It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Well, we're talking about business and going out on your own. For most of my career, I did work for corporations and companies. Actually, I worked for this group of radio stations that you're listening to right now in Seattle. Was one of my stops, and then we went out on our own. And there's some advantages and disadvantages of both of those. when you work for yourself, you're working all the time. You pretty much care about things all the time, and you have to do everything. You even have to pay twice the Social Security tax, because when you work for somebody, they pay half and you pay half. But when you work for yourself, you pay for the whole thing. So there is advantages, but and it's hard. It's hard. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to be clear, and you have to have a business plan, as Robin talked about, when you go out on your own. And it doesn't work, because it sounds very romantic to have your own business, but it's really hard, and you have to do everything. You can't. There's nobody to call down the hall when your computer breaks down at the IT department. There's nobody to pay the bills. There's nobody to take the complaints. So. Just be aware when you're thinking about it, and I'm sure entrepreneurs listening out there can agree with us, because Robin and I run our own little business, and there are advantages. I get to kiss my wife every morning at work.
Well, you
but anyway, that's a little about.
Too. Well,
anyway, let's get back. Oh, wait, let me give the phone numbers out. If somebody wants to talk to Robin today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call, and you get to talk to Robin this morning. And we are going to go to Dan from Everett, Washington. Dan, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta and New Hampshire. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Thank you. So this is the first time I've ever called anything like this, and I'm looking at getting into income properties. I'm kind of new at it. I'm a novice. I've run through several different scenarios, and I'm recently getting some health problems. And I'm looking for a clearing so that I can be guided in the correct direction with this entrepreneurial idea that I have with the income properties, and know if that's related to my back issues that I've been experiencing more frequently.
The back issues, to me, feel like they're a separate issue. It may be that you're moving about slightly differently, but I think that regardless of what you are doing professionally, there are issues there, which I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to go to your original question, which was about the income property and making sure that you have clarity around that. One of the ways that you can have clarity is to be very sensitive to, they're called Pan and the nature spirits, or the overlighting divas of properties. So they will collaborate with you and help you. They'll help you go to certain properties that are in harmony with you, creating the type of businesses that you want to create. But also they'll help you bring the right people to those properties. So there's a lot of beings in the inner realm who would love to be of service to you in moving forward, because one of the things that we've lost touch with is the harmonics between interspecies. And the beings in the inner plane really want you to reconnect to them. You've actually been a very, very successful person in past lives, going into new areas and purchasing land or buildings. You've actually created towns. I've known one other person who had a past life in Port Townsend, Washington, and he created or invoked the creation of quite a few of the buildings there that are actually still in existence. So you have a soul pattern that's very affluent around this type of thing. So let's ask for the overlighting diva of your Akashic records to bring up this good karma that you have, this abundance and affluence that you have, working judiciously and in harmony with the earth and all the beings, and bring that energy in. Actually, it's coming right into your heart right now. And let's recalibrate your system to remember who you are, that you've done this sort of thing before. You have a lot of wisdom in here. You actually have a lot of people from previous lifetimes who kind of owe you. And so you may find every now and then that someone's quite generous with you. Say there's an elderly gentleman who other people may have approached and asked if he would sell his property, and he wouldn't do it because he was grouchy and he could do what he wanted, and if it didn't feel right, he wasn't going to do it, and he wouldn't even be nice about it if he didn't want to be. This type of gentleman may actually end up really, really liking you and helping you a lot. So there's a lot of opportunity here for you. So when you ask how can you cultivate doing it correctly for you, it's remembering that you've walked this journey before and quite successfully.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions? Yeah, what have you been feeling?
I've been feeling like maybe I've been blocked on some of this. I've got a pretty good head for numbers, and I've been through 3 different contracts where I've backed out because of the numbers.
So how can we help you? How can we help you? You need to get to the point, please.
Well, that is judicious. So, Dan, don't interpret that you backed out because there was something wrong with you. You backed out because you were smart and it didn't smell right and it didn't look right. So you actually are listening and you are acting on your own knowing. So here's a case where I would encourage you to know, trust, and act upon that gut feeling that you have and your judiciousness with numbers, and you're going to wind up on your feet doing just fine and respect the beings in the inner plane, and you're going to do excellent. Thank you for the call, Dan, and if you want a one-on-one for your back, we'll talk about that in a private session. So you take care.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is Mystic Radio. Maureen, Babs, Felicia, hold on. We'll get to you after the break. This is Mystic Radio.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Rob and Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Rob and Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on robinalexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin, Alexis, and Bob have created the Mystic Sunset House for you to experience your vacation in an environment surrounded with beautiful art, statues, crystals, blown glass, and sacred objects. Their goal in creating the Mystic Sunset House was to surround you with beautiful things with high vibrations, all blessed and infused with love prayers by Robin Alexis. Robin and Bob invite you to experience the energy of bliss, relaxation, and peace when you visit the Mystic Sunset House. Located at the foot of the Olympic Mountains, on the bluff directly overlooking the Strait of Juan de Fuca in Port Angeles, Washington, the Mystic Sunset House is a tranquil place of peace. Plan your vacation here as soon as possible, and then watch as you claim ownership with the fairies of this delightful abode. You will return year after year after year to watch the world-class sunsets, rainbows, and wildlife at the Mystic Sunset House while having access to the Olympic National Park only moments away. You can view the Mystic Sunset House right from the homepage at robinalexis.com. Call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2828 2256 for rental details. Once again, view the Mystic Sunset House at robinalexis.com and call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Come and build your memories at the Mystic Sunset House. Your soul can use it.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Alternative Talk 1150. It's good for what ails you. This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta and New Hampshire today. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And this is a really, really good time to get a one-on-one session with me. It's the new moon time. We've just had summer solstice. It's really deep and transformative time. And so if you want to schedule a session right now, after the show, or right now, call 530-859-2499, and Bob will get you scheduled. Or you can visit robinalexis.com and go into the Mystic Store. And we have a story for you.
And we do, yes. Every day when we do this show, I bring my crystals to the show. So I have my little rocks and crystals. I've got lapis, and I've got all kinds of things. And today, for the first time, I picked up this little egg. It's a round crystal egg with a large opening, and I brought it to the show. Just picked it up and thought, okay, I'll bring it with my wand. And then we got calls about birthing businesses, our first 3 calls about birthing businesses. And I was telling Robin about this during the break, and what happened is one of the inside crystals broke off. So it was almost like a birth happened. For our show today, for April and Luma and Dan building businesses, and we're all birthing something. Something new is happening. So that was pretty unique today.
Yeah, you've never brought out that stone. It's the shape of an egg. It's one of my favorites. And it's called the Mystic Stone. And it's actually this organic blend of 4 different crystals. And Bob's birthed over there in Mount Shasta, so pretty cool.
We birthed a new crystal today.
I have to tell you, oh my gosh, I'm looking out the window of my hotel room, and I am seeing a turtle laying in the sun. Turtle medicine, that's Mother Earth. So we're birthing something good for Mother Earth. I can't believe I'm looking at a turtle.
That's great. It's kind of like when we did the show from Port Angeles, when the deer would come when we were doing the show and just sit outside our window. Anyway, let's get back to some of our calls. We got some cool calls coming up. We've got Maureen from Port Orchard. Maureen, welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Oh, hi, Robin and Bob.
Hi, sweetie.
Rob, hi. I called you roughly 2 months ago about moving, and you said that I really had to go through a whole lot of changes, and I had to stay in this house, which is fine. The changes have been kind of rough. And one of the things is I am not sleeping. I take all kinds of herbal medicine to get to sleep, but then I wake up on an average of between 1 and 2 every single night. And then when I try to go back to sleep, I'm agitated. So I'm trying to figure out what is causing me to wake up all the time and then not and have great difficulty going back to sleep.
Do you have any lavender oil? Essential oil? Okay. Then what I'd like you to start doing with that is putting a little on the back of your neck, like a little drop on the back of your neck, say every hour or two when you're awake for the next, say, 24 to 36, maybe 48 hours, somewhere in there. and just begin to let the lavender oil soothe that your etheric body has got a little bit of wonky in it. And so I feel like lavender oil is a really sweet, okay, I actually can feel it working with you. All right, this is the other thing I'm being guided to tell you is that before you apply it on the back of your neck, I'd like you to take a really nice, deep God breath and then exhale, blow into the oil in the bottle, your breath, and ask for the lavender oil, the being who's with that lavender oil, to read your energy, your soul, your etheric blueprint, so that it knows how it's collaborating with you. And there you go. I actually can feel your energy shifting. I'm also hearing for you to dab some on your left wrist and the inside of the left ankle area, and maybe even a little on your left foot. It's a reception issue presenting, and I'm also seeing that there's a portal that's very open on your property. And I don't feel that I want to work with that live on the air. I actually know someone I'm going to refer you to, and I will give that information to Bob after the show. So if you email him, he can get it to you, that maybe this gentleman can help you in that portal. It's a beautiful portal, but it's so open that you're not sleeping, and that's not going to serve you. And we need to get your property moving along now. You're complete there. So you haven't had anybody make an offer on your place yet?
No, I haven't had it up for sale because I'm having a great deal of trouble finding a home. Most of the homes for sale are 2-story. I just want 1-story, and maybe a third of an acre. Boy, there's not much for sale.
No, well, maybe we talk to you about a place in Port Angeles. But anyway, you just see if you can be with the lavender, and we'll get you some information about someone to help you with that portal on your property. Okay, Maureen?
Okay, what I was thinking is that I was doing astral travel, and then when I came back into my body, I came in kind of like with a thump instead of gently coming in.
Yeah, I think that tweak in the giddy up there is in your etheric body. So I do agree with you on the astral, but if you look, you could need to bring it back into what is your divine etheric blueprint. I think there's something in there that's not your field. It's a little different than you. So, and actually, as I'm looking at it now, it's starting to shift. So maybe you won't even need to do anything of what I suggested. But because I can feel your energy settling down quite a bit, quite dramatically. Thank you for the call, Maureen. I hope you get some rest.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thanks for the call, Maureen. And email me at bob@robinalexis.com for that information that Robin will pass along to me. We're going to go to Babs from Seattle. Babs, I love that name. Babs, welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin, Babs.
Hey, Robin. Hello, Bob. Nice to speak to you. I just need to ask a question, Robin. Do you see a move coming up for me in the next few months? I'm thinking about going back to England to do my spiritual healing mediumship. I have a very strong pull. I think my time in Seattle is done. What do you get?
I am getting the biggest yes of anything I've ever seen. Yes, 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 yes. You are being called, definitely. I mean, it's unbelievable how strong that yes is.
Oh,
so.
I know. Well, the thing is, I'm married to a good man, okay? And I know I'm going to do my exam for my upgrade in July in AFC. But I'm afraid, because, it's like losing everything. You know what I mean? I'm in fear, but I think he will support me in it. I do feel that. But they're telling me to go.
Okay, then, Babs, here's an idea. Even though you're being called back to London to do that work, is there any way that you could create an energy structure, whether it's a website or something there, so you can actually do your work there but still stay here? Yeah, think about that. That is there a way for you to serve this calling that you have and still enjoy what you've already created? Don't snap into what's there. See if you can find an adaptogen and flow. Oh, there you go. I just felt your energy shift. You might want to book a 101 too, actually.
I definitely want to go back to England because there's all those
okay.
churches there, and I can be busy. And I've just finished here. I've just finished.
Okay, all right. Well, either way, I feel that the fear transformed, and there was a beautiful energy of collaboration. So enjoy. I'm very excited for you, and thank you for the work that you do.
And I want to just jump in here for a second and say, when you know you're finished with something, it's time to leave. Stop holding on.
Okay. All right.
That's what I would have to say.
So England it is then. Brilliant. Okay.
England. We'll come visit you in England, Babs.
I was just going to say, let's go. When you're settled, have us come over. We'll do the show there at your place. Ha, we're inviting ourselves to your place.
You got it. You got it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Namaste.
All right, let's go to Katya from Redmond, Washington, as I call her, the Russian goddess. Katya, welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Rob and Alexis.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Robin. Thank you so much for taking my call. I'm actually driving to see a customer, and I've heard everybody calling in about their business. And I wanted to pitch in also. First, Bob, I hear you so much about business consuming your life completely. Everything you have, your time, your talent, your energy, finances. So we've been investing, and we'll be in business for about 3 years, I think, and fall. And I'm wondering what Robin sees about it. And another comment I was going to make, this is so rewarding compared to going to a regular job that despite all the craziness and busyness and just one-track mind pretty much, I think this is the happiest I've been in my life because you see the results and you're creating something. So I'm just wondering what you see. Is there any disruptions or is there anything else we should be approaching differently?
I do feel that there's something that needs to be approached differently. I feel that there's some kind of an energy that has blocked some sort of fluidity or affluence between you and your business partners and the energy of the building and what you're doing. Okay, there's definitely something there. So for brevity's sake, I think I'm going to ask Bob to use the gongs to see if I can clear it out. And I can, that's better already. Whoa, it is gnarly. It's clearing from the inner earth up, and it still hasn't completely cleared up and out through you. And actually, maybe we don't need to do it that way. Let's see if we can I think your awareness of it is all we needed. Yeah, that's better. Okay, can you feel the energy shifting now, Katya?
I'm trying to stay on the road.
Maybe her higher self is getting what she needs, Robin.
Okay, here we go. Now we got some... oh, yeah, baby. We're getting some good energy moving now. This is more of that birthing vibe. It's new moon. It's summer solstice. It's really juicy and fun. Woo! Yeah, there you go. Now it's expanding. Beautiful, Katya. I can feel the whole thing just lifting up in numerous different colors and octaves and sounds. It's very, very beautiful. And I feel longevity. I feel affluence, like long-term sustainable income. So absolutely, you're on your way, sister. You're on your way. Thank you for the call.
Thank you so much, Robin. Have a good time in New Hampshire.
Oh, thank you. It's
have a good time with have a good time with your family, Robin.
It's pretty intense. My mom has been very, very ill. And now my dad's getting worn out, too. So it's interesting, We all need to think about dropping our bodies and how we want the party to be, because if you don't think about it, it can get really gooey. Kind of like this business plan we're talking about. You got to think about it's very interesting. On the West Coast, you can choose to have death with dignity if you're diagnosed with a terminal illness and you're ready, you can create this beautiful celebration of your life and drop your body very eloquently and consciously. In another state, you don't have that option. And it's pretty interesting what can happen to one when one is elderly. There's a lot of different things, and just think about that, because we got bodies.
Okay, we're going to go to break, and we'll be back after these messages. This is Mystic Radio.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Rob and Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Rob and Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on robinalexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Your work is to discover your world, and then with all of your heart, give yourself to it. That is a Buddha quote. How can you give of your heart if you don't have one? Yes, I am talking about death. If your heart does not beat in your chest, you cannot give of yourself to the world. And you are here for a reason. Each of us has a soul purpose and soul mission for each lifetime we are fortunate enough to live. Love your heart. I take Purium's Heart Aid to support the health of my heart. As a person who has had 3 near-death experiences, I have a profound respect for not only being alive, but living a heart-centered life. You can find the Heart Aid Purium product on my website, robinalexis.com. That is robinalexis.com. Visit the Mystic Store and find the Purium banner. Click it and order Heart Aid. Your heart deserves it. Love your heart. Support it with Purium's Heart Aid. Again, you can buy that at robinalexis.com. in the Mystic Store.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And this is a really good time to have a one-on-one session with me. We've just had the bounty of the summer solstice, and we have been feeling into the new moon energy coming up. And we've been talking about birthing businesses or dropping our bodies. Either way, it's all about consciousness. How do you want to create your life, and how can I serve you in doing so? You can call Bob to book a session, 530-859-2499, or go right to robinalexis.com and go into the Mystic Store. You can also receive free Reiki healing on the website. My dad's really been enjoying Reiki energy from me while I've been here on the East Coast, and you can get it right off the website.
And we have got, well, if you were listening to the show earlier, we had our little crystal birth, a new crystal on the show today. We have a little crystal egg that I brought for the first time to the radio show as I bring my crystals. And as
Bob's
we're talking,
going to send me a picture, Bob. I'll put it on Metaphysical Mothering, which is all about birthing.
Send you a picture as soon as we get off the show. I'll snap it and send it to you. But anyway, our crystal birthed a little baby crystal during the show today, and it was very exciting and it's beautiful here. So now we have 2 crystals. That's really something. Was people were calling about their businesses and birthing something. So we're all birthing something right now. Hey, everybody! Thanks to all our wonderful callers today. You make the show what it is. Always thanks to Eric back in the studio for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio, because it's not always that easy, but he's a magician. And we will see you next week, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific time.
Don't piss off the fairies.
This is Mystic Radio.